Hello and welcome everyone to the September 2023 edition of the monthly market update, brought to you by me, Dave, with 3D Property Solutions. This is where we got the data from last month. We're going to take a look and see where we are in the market in the local Metro Detroit area. Let's get started. For Oakland County single family houses, we are at 345 median sales price, okay? This is a jump from 342 last month, but we were at 345 back in May, so we're still holding steady, about 342 to 345, technically 345. This is a 3% increase from last year this time. With condos, we jumped up about $3,000 to 255, and this is a 4% increase from last year this time. So prices are still going up. In terms of Wayne County, we jumped down to 173 for single family houses. This is a decrease from 3.9% since last year. Keep in mind with Wayne County, you've got Detroit and then the suburbs, and they're two different things. So a lot of that could be driving these prices going down. In terms of condos, we are at 218. This is a $3,000 increase from the month before, which is a 3.8% increase from the year before. Macomb County, single family houses staying steady at 245. This is a 2.1% increase from the year before. And with condos, we're at 200,000, which we've been around there since about May. This is a 10.3% increase from the year before. In terms of months of supply, Oakland County, we're at about 1.6, Wayne County 2.6, and then Macomb County 1.5 months of inventory still. So we are still in a seller's market. It doesn't really start changing until we're about 4 to 6 months. Then it becomes more balanced. Okay. Average days on market. It's taken about a month to find a buyer these days. So Oakland County, we're at about 28 days. Wayne County 32 and Macomb 29. During this time, takes about, in Oakland County, 14 showings to get that pending, 13 in Wayne and 15 in Macomb. New listings, very significant here. So if we take a look at Oakland County new listings, we are at 20,122 for the month of August. Now, if we go and we take a look at August 2022, there was over 5,000 more properties available in Oakland County last year this time. So 5,000 is a big number, okay? So not as much stuff available. When we take a look at Wayne County, 27,755, we were above 30,000 last year, so about 3,000 less. And in Macomb County, it's the same story, it's about 4,000, okay? So significant decrease in the properties that are available, okay? Mortgage rates, what are mortgage rates doing? Currently at the time of this video, mortgage rate's about 7.6%. So this is above our average, which is 5.97. And on there you can see our 50-year average, our 30-year, and our 10-year, okay? So what does that actually mean? On a $250,000 house last year, this time, you could get a mortgage for about 6.3% interest. And that would equal out to being a payment of about $1,547, okay? Now, at 7.6% rate, that same $250,000 house is going to be $1,765 in terms of your monthly payment. So the difference, $217, almost $218. But if you were to pay that whole mortgage off in its entirety over 30 years, the difference is close to $80,000. So what do all of these numbers mean for buyers? Don't wait for the mortgage rates to come down, okay? You're going to be sitting on the sidelines for the rest of your life, essentially, because we don't know if they're ever going to come down to what they were before. So get in the game. Let's build some equity. It can be a little bit hard to find what you're looking for as a buyer just because there's so low inventory, as we showed. So keep in mind that a lot of buyers are looking for the same thing that you are. And date the rate, marry the home. What that means is, yes, interest rates are higher. Find the house that you like. You can always refinance when they get lower, if they get lower. Okay. One tip that I have, you might have better luck finding a home that needs a little bit of work and just kind of negotiate for those repairs to be a lot less competitive. Okay. Sellers, got to be willing to negotiate. Don't get offended if someone asks for a lot. Just take a look at the things that make sense, respond to those, and say you're not going to pay for, other stuff that doesn't matter. Okay. What buyers are looking for: fully renovated, move-in ready properties. Okay. This is what they're looking for. If you have something like that, it can go over asking. If you have something that's not like that, I mean, you need to make price adjustments for those things that need to be repaired. Okay. One thing of significance, we are starting to see some appraisals coming kind of low. Heard some talk at the office with other agents that have had this. I actually had a deal that came in a little bit low, and I talked to some of my mortgage guys, and they said that they're kind of seeing the same things. So all that means is you just got to have justification when you're listing your house. You can't just say, I think it's worth this, just put it on there and see what happens. Because if there's not multiple comparable properties to justify why you're listing it at that price, yeah, have fun at that appraisal. So investors, cash flow is hard to come by right now, so you might need to leave some money in the deal to make the numbers work. Okay, but that's okay. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Remember to time in the market is what builds wealth, not timing the market. Okay. And last word of advice for investors: if you are a new investor, if you're trying to get into the game, but you see that the market's kind of difficult right now, the best thing that you can be doing right now is house hacking. If you don't know what that is, give me a call. We can talk about it and see how to get you in the game. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. That's the video for this month, and I will see you guys next month.